GM, everyone. Welcome back to another GC Crypto episode, Craig. Oh my God. Sunday night in America, Monday morning here in Australia. What a fine morning to wake up to, mate. The market is hot. There is I don't even know how to describe this. There's an ocean of pudgy penguins on the timeline. I look left, I see, oh wait, that's right. I look right, there's a pudgy penguin. I look left, there's a pudgy penguin. I look up, there's a pudgy penguin. I look down, there's a pudgy penguin, mate. I look at Craig's hat and there's a pudgy penguin. I look at my background and there's a pudgy penguin. How can you not be bullish on the biggest IP brand in crypto, Craig? Beautiful GM, mate. How was your weekend? Talk to us. What'd you get up to?
GM legend. So I'm just saying hello to everyone. Hello in America, hello in Australia, New Zealand, wherever else you're from. Weekend was good. It was sunny here. I don't even know what I did. Just a lot of stuff around the house still, I think. Nothing too exciting, kind of relaxed. Watched some rugby, actually. That was pretty good. I watched South Africa play France. I watched New Zealand play. New Zealand play France. South Africa play Italy. I'm a rugby union fan born in South Africa, so we tend to watch that. So that was good. So good to just... Sport's good for me just to distract me, especially because I don't think about charts when I watch sport. Probably same with you with golf.
Yeah.
And then, just spend time with the fam bros. Son's last holiday. We'll take him out for lunch to a little farm here. And other than that, man, really just kicking back, enjoying the timeline and really enjoying looking at charts, throwing up a few I told you so's. That's been good. So it's the I told you so season. So
it is, man.
Great weekend, great pumps. I'm sure everyone tuning in is feeling pretty freaking good. Bitcoin 119,000, PENGU sending, the NFTs sending. Like you said, everyone's changing to Penguin PFP. Luckily, we've got a Penguin PFP, so I'm like, the more the better. Everyone else who doesn't have one must be annoying. But
I don't know, Craig. We've literally, as you said, mate, we've been saying this for so long. And like, it's just about to go absolutely nuts. It's not going to stop here. And I think people need to remember that. Like, it's definitely not going to stop here. So, man, it's nice to be right. And I mean, again, we're right because we have experience. We've been doing this for a long, long time. This is my third cycle, your second cycle. We've lived and breathed this space for every single day for the past, we're 2 and a bit years now. So, like, when you're in it that much, it means that much to you financially. It means that much to you from a perspective of obviously growing a brand, of obviously trying to help others educate in this ecosystem. Then, like, it's our job to probably pick trends like this, Craig. And it's just nice to be rewarded. I literally bottom ticked PENGU. Like, I literally bottom ticked it on the timeline publicly. So it's not even that it was in-house in GTG. I mean, they always get the premium alpha first, but when something's a larger market cap, look, you can share it. It's not going to move markets. But look, it's amazing. It's up. Yeah, I mean, I shared it on April 20th. So it's less than 3 months and it's up 7 to 8x, Craig. It's just like, and I mean, I unfortunately, I didn't get to, I did get scammed. So I did lose a bit of PENGU, but lucky I did time the bottom. And PENGU, as I said last week on the show, is now officially my largest altcoin or meme coin exposure right now. It's crazy. I mean, crazy, but I'm actually kind of happy because it's outpacing everything else. So why wouldn't I be happy about that? Because that's the thing. I've also scheduled a few tweets about this too, Craig, and we should talk about it today. Like being in the wrong tokens or being in the right tokens, but then knowing when to scale out or to scale back into things so that you can accumulate wealth over time. The whole purpose of crypto is to, if you're trading on Ethereum, out-trade Ethereum. If you're trading on Solana, out-trade Solana. And if you're trading anything at all, outperform Bitcoin. Because if you're not doing that, then it probably doesn't make sense for you to be trading. For us, we nail that. So it's great to pick another successful trend, mate.
Yeah, look, I think the feel-good part about PENGU for me personally is it was on a long outlook play. So, it's looking on the weekly chart, the monthly chart, or the daily chart, and just looking at the structure and trying to obviously predict the future. And you and I were calling it at the bottom there. But what the real feel-good thing is it required patience. And so it's more of a proud feeling where you're like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude, you did the right thing, being patient. And it's nice to have patience paid off. It's one of those trades for me that feels really good versus, say, a meme coin where I chuck, say, a soul and you end up with 10 soul. Don't get me wrong, that feels really good too. But I find these plays here personally are they feel better as well because I think it's more of a trade. This is more of a trade where I can replicate this. A meme coin that I put a soul in where it pumps 10x, I don't always feel like I can replicate my process.
Yeah.
I feel like there's quite a bit of luck involved. Whereas a trade like this, I feel this is very much skill based.
Yeah. Oh, 100%, man.
These
And
ones, these ones are way better for me personally.
exactly, man. And like, it's like we went heavy into this. Like, I know MOG is also up tremendously from the lows when we shared it as well. It's up again from this breakout. Like, I mean, that was this is out of date now. So I shared that the other day, but like, this is up. Even this move here, Craig, it's a 2x move, like on just that breakout. So it's nice that we can sort of show the crowd who watch us and show you guys that we're not mucking around. We've been doing this for a long time and we know how to go about it in the right way.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose now, Craig, and I've been alluding to this quite a lot over the past week or so, like what happens next for the people that are new in the space? Let's make it real basic. Let's bring it back to beginner levels. What happens next usually once you start to see BTC go price parabolic, when you start to see memes and alts and other NFTs and stuff really start to go up and pump up? What usually happens during this period of time for those that may have not seen a bull cycle like this before?
A few things happen. A few people are going to tell you you're stupid for selling. People are going to say the usual, don't have cash, go all in. You're going to see people saying, sell your car, sell your house, take a loan. Loans will be quite popular.
Yeah.
But you'll see, I remember Easy did that. When did Easy take a loan? He took a credit card loan.
Like in the bear market.
But he killed it. But of course, well, not of course, sorry, there was a lot of skill involved, but you're getting a loan in the bear is a lot different to getting a loan in the bull, and because it goes down from here sometimes, not necessarily up.
Yeah.
But you'll see a lot of people taking $20,000 credit card loans, putting it on an NFT and hoping for a Hail Mary. You're going to see a lot of people on the timeline sell shaming. You're going to see a lot of, everyone's going to be right for a while. A lot of basically everything's going to go, even the shit stuff's going to go probably. Good time to offload stuff that you've been wanting to get rid of. Just make sure you don't get too. You're going to see a lot of greed. In fact, greed's on the chart. Aren't we in greed now, or is it extreme greed?
Yes, we are. Let's bring that up. And oh my God, Craig, I just looked at the Pudgy Penguin floor, mate. Unbelievable. We're up at 14 ETH, bro. We're up at 14 ETH. That's nuts.
It was 42 grand when I woke up, which is a cheeky.
So we're up nearly 2x now. We're nearly up 2x in USD. That's amazing. We're at greed. So we were at greed last week. We were extreme greed yesterday. I didn't even see this.
Yeah,
I stepped away yesterday, play some golf and catch up with some friends, and went to the beach, man. It was such a beautiful weekend. Such a beautiful weekend. Okay, interesting. Okay, my strategy is, if it gets to 90, I probably take some profits, right? And I mean, we looked at this last week, guys. Like, it's very rare for this to actually get up and sustain above like even 80. Like, this is the 80th percentile here, man. I wish I could draw on this, but I can't. So like, how about like, that's 12th of June in 2019 and pretty much the 28th of June. So you had 10 days before it was 80 to 95, whatever that is. And then it dumped below. Back in this, so 2020, that wasn't even the top, Craig. In 2020, 10th of November, we were up there for how long? We were up there. Okay, so we spent 2 months up there. Then in the start of 2021, we spent about, a month up there. So it can happen. I mean, this cycle alone, we've also spent, about a month or so, month and a half up above 80. And in 25th of February through to about April, another month and a half above 80. So for me, Craig, when you look back at history, and this doesn't even align with the previous, like the all-time highs sometimes. So it's interesting to note that. But if you look at this, it's the fear and greed index. As soon as it starts to get to 80, 90, pretty much 90 is a sell for me. Like, if you do see this at 90, it's not a sell everything. It's a scale profit, probably take a considerable portion off the bank, because traditionally this has been a fantastic indicator. With literally buy fear, sell greed. Like, it's as simple as that. So that's something on my cards, Craig. I mean, what's your strategy? Are you numbers based? Are you percentage based? Are you X based? Are you this based? So socially, are you looking at like social trends on Google? Like, is Bitcoin trending, or is PENGU trending on there?
I haven't checked PENGU, but Bitcoin, I mean, pretty much everything was upticking yesterday. Crypto's up, Bitcoin's up, Bull Run's up, Pump Fund, Gigacent on Google Trends.
True. Yeah.
So it went to the roof. It was up thousands of percent, as it probably would be. But you're seeing daily exchange volume ticking up for the first time in a few months as well. So all the signs are there that retail's here or entering. You also saw a large amount of shorts get liquidated Like, I think it was $1 billion. I think it was $1 billion of liquidations, which is
Why are you shorting this?
which is astronomical. Yeah, as far as liquidations go, but that's also what helped us pump a bit. Pudgy Penguins obviously way up 14 ETH. Man, it's just, yeah, what am I, sorry, go back to your question. I base it mostly on numbers, but I also tie in things like the fear and greed index I do as well. So if it's extreme greed, but the number of mine's not quite hit, I will start to perhaps think about lowering my targets as far as numbers go. Sentiment on the timeline, not so much, bro. Actually, yes and no, but it's not like I counter trade the timeline. So the timeline, I don't like. If everyone's bullish on the timeline, I'm bullish, but not as much. And if everyone's bearish,
profit off the table,
yeah. So yeah, all of those things combined, to be honest, but mostly numbers based, mostly chart based, and then obviously give a little bit of attention to fear and greed, timeline, exchange volume, like I mentioned, and also, Google search trends as well. Google search trends, not as much. That's just more me seeing if retail's starting to pour in a little bit more, which they are starting to now, which does tend to make sense because prices are also going up. So it's all pointing to good signs. How long this goes for, we don't know, but enjoy the ride while it's here.
I am so mad I don't know in a second, Pudgy, but I just never got around to it. And we spoke about it as well. I mean, and I'll translate over and transfer our topic conversation over to abstract in a minute. But like 14 ETH, like 1.66 ETH for little Pudgies, like around an ETH was always a steal. Like you're up 66% in like a month or two. So that's pretty nuts. Like these are up they were about 8.5 ETH to 9 ETH. So you're up about say 4 to 5 ETH, maybe a little bit more, 5, 6 ETH in about a month or two. So I mean, up to you. Like again, whichever you prefer to trade those GGs. But I'm probably not selling yet, Craig. I mean, I still own one of each, so it's a definite hold for me. If little Pudgies start to get back towards 3 to 5 ETH, I might consider taking profit off there. Again, I think I bought mine at 1.06 actually. So that would be a 3 to 5x. ETH is going up. Say ETH is about 3 to 4K. Yeah, you're making like a $20,000 trade there. So something like that. And then I'll probably keep my big Pudgy. If my big Pudgy gets to 30 to 50 ETH, Craig, it's going to be hard not to click sell, man. It's going to be hard not to click sell.
Yeah, same. So yeah, my numbers for little Pudgy, I was thinking about it last night. Little Pudgy, probably I was the same as you, 4 or 5 ETH. I'll probably get rid of it. That's pretty tempting, dude. It's quite a lot of money. I'm not particularly invested in holding it long term either. In saying that, I do get a little buffer for holding on abstract. So
yeah, and the branding as well.
Does tricky. But little Pudgy will be the first to go. Put it that way. Yeah. Big Pudgy probably, bro. What's 30 ETH? 60 grand. 60, 70 grand.
No, more, man, more. It'd be 90 grand if ETH was $3,000.
Yeah, sorry. So yeah,
which is like how much Australian? Like this is where it gets silly. Like times that in Australian, which is usually around 1.5. That's $140,000, Craig.
Yeah, I mean,
like that's stupid.
Yeah, 30 ETH. Yeah, fuck, I'll be getting itchy trigger fingers, man. Put it that way.
Exactly, but then, man, we're gonna be talking about this topic. Like, if they get an abstract TGE as well, bonus, we could hit two with that. With obviously, hopefully getting to platinum, but then obviously with the Pudgy Pay, this is why you want multiples of anything. This is why it's always alpha to have 2 or 3 of said asset if you're in the position. I mean, like for a lot of people, even for us, it's like, man, like putting $40,000 into Pudgy Penguins, maybe that was a bit risky at the time. Maybe I should have gone and just put another one in, but oh well. At least I have one, Craig, and at least you're routing this wave. So to transfer that conversation over, I mean, huge runner over on abstract this morning, or not even this morning, but over the weekend. We've seen Guna up like multiple X's. It's up to 1.2 million. Absa's up at 27 million now. Nude's holding 12 million. Pudgy, obviously, Pengu's up tremendously. We spoke about that before. Poly is charging as well. What's it at? 7.9 million. Retspa's up at 2.2 million. So abstract definitely saw, and the major memes, obviously there's some trench memes. Personally, I think they're manipulated, but the main memes here, the big ones, like they're charging, and they're because like you can trade them organically. The ones that are small caps and people telling you they're a trencher, manipulation, big manipulation by certain people, certain accounts, etc. Personally, if you want to trade trenches, go to Solana. Like that, we've spoken about that at length last week, Craig. So there's no hiding that fact. But yeah, it's really good to see, mate, that the market is heating up over on Abstract. I mean, I'm in majority of these top memes. Like I'm in Nude, I'm in Abstar, I'm in Gruner, I'm in not in Big, I'm in Poly, I'm in Retspar. I was in RWA. I decided to take profit on it and move it into Abstar. So I was like, you know what? Two reasons. Abstar is the primary focus on Abstract, and it gets you the most XP. Probably should own a bigger bag of Abstar.
Yeah, no, good calls. We were just speaking offline before, and I saw that Abstar. What's it, 40? Well, was it 49% up today? Something like that.
Let me pull up the chart,
which is pretty which is a great pump. Guna was also up a lot. Also, shout out for the big holders. That big's up
over $2.
yeah. That look at that. Shucks, that's nice, huh?
Yeah. Did you ever find an entry on this or not,
bro? I didn't. I didn't buy any. I bought more PENGU. I sold some. It's quite funny. I transferred. I transferred that. Yeah, it is. So it doesn't really matter. It's like actually PENGU's outperformed Abstar for me over the last week. But no, I've been transferring all my smaller assets into PENGU just every day. Like even swapping Hero into PENGU. That I earn a day. So, yeah, I'm riding PENGU pretty hard. Abstar, I do like it, and I actually did want Abstar. So seeing that pump there, look, it makes me happy though. It makes me, because it's got a solid market cap at least, like you said. Yeah. So at least I feel confident to be talking about it on stream here, hoping that you guys don't get too wrecked. Versus if I say, oh, look, that's good for 200K MCAP, and then it fucking goes to zero overnight.
Yeah.
Plus, I think Abstar will stand the test of time, at least while Abstract's in the front of people's minds. How it goes after Q4, wouldn't know, but let's just keep the main thing. I think there's pumps all the way into Q4. Probably most of these on and off. Just be careful, as Greeny said, of the scam pumps.
Yeah.
There will be some that don't deserve the pumps they get. You got, holy shit. Is that sending now? That's you moving the chart.
No,
So be careful out there, guys. Those small MCAPs that you see, if you see them run, do not chase them, because it doesn't take much of a sell to bring it right back down. Someone might only sell $1,000 and it will dump. So
yeah, exactly. So, and you can't check. You got to go on chain and actually check the I mean, it gives you a bit of the green flags over here on Dex Screener, but you got to go check how much ownership is actually owned by top 10%, top 5 wallets, etc. All those sorts of things. So, Guna, really nice trade here, up basically 3x from the low as well. So GG.
Good to see that coin going. I like that one. I'm not in it, but I like it.
It's a good meme. So I made some money on that. Retspar, no brainer. This is up now at all-time highs as well. So same again. I think I bottom ticked this one too, Craig. So it literally pays to be a trader. It pays to use technical analysis, man, because you nail entries all the time. And GTG members get all this, obviously, so you can check that out. But yeah, man, it's nice to be in everything up season. And I've been tweeting a little bit about how certain individuals will start to come out and say, oh, gosh, I'm good. I'm such a good trader. Look at this. I called this. And I'm like, bro, everyone can make money in this market.
Everyone, like I said, everyone's right for the next 6 months. A lot of trading groups are going to pop up. A lot of trading groups, Telegram trading groups are going to come out big time,
bro. Man. Nuts. Yeah. It's like, okay, show me proven records. Show me what you're doing in 23. Show me what you're doing in 24. Show me what you're doing cross-chain. Show me how to trade perps, all these sort of things. Like, do all that for me. Do all that.
No, we won't. We won't be seeing them. But what we'll see is fake P&Ls, because they'll just scan a coin they didn't actually buy. And
dude, I hate that shit.
That's all the tricks.
That's literally the FNN. All those friends and family group, like, bro, all they do is put tickers. They put CAs into a Rick bot, and then they claim that as like, oh, look how much money, mate. Look how much money. I was like, bro, anybody can do that. Like, anybody can do that and farm people. Like, I hate that. It's so toxic, man.
Especially the thing is, if you've got a group that hits multiple 1,000 X's or 10,000 X's, why would you still be in the space, bro?
Literally,
why would you still be here?
Why are they shilling shit to you if they're exactly?
Like, if you put $1,000 on that and retire. Like, why are you still here? Like, it's you're here because you didn't actually put any money on it. Like, what they want is to put the P&L up. You join their group, you pump the coins, they call it, and they exit based on you joining.
Side wallets, you name it. Like, it's literally manipulation. It literally is like, and then people say it's not illegal. It literally is illegal. It is literally illegal to manipulate.
People went to jail last cycle over that.
Yeah. So, I mean, the other one, the big news obviously over the weekend was Pump Fund, Craig. Now, a
Yeah.
lot of people on Twitter, I literally put a tweet out saying, are you going to partake in this? I know you did. I know a lot of people on the timeline did not take part. So if we come and have a look at this, it was an 81% percentile.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah. And honestly, it's like, yeah, so counter trade this. And Manny, who's a great trader, Manny's a fantastic trader. But pretty much, yeah. And I mean, like, even look at this comment. How do I short this? No, bro. Like, the fact that he said that, I was like, no, bro, you want to long this, man. So I only went 3x to protect the downside liquidity. Obviously, I think I made maybe 500 to 1,500 bucks. I can't remember. I only went a small bag because I was like, look, I will be cautious. I was stepping away.
I would have been too.
Weekend. Yeah, I was like, look, 3x long. I'll make a couple, like a grand or two. Happy with that. So I'm still
great
in all
trade, bro. That was a great trade. I like that one. That's a slippery one. Those are cool.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's like people need to step it back, man. CT is a fucking tiny little niche of what crypto is, and like, you need to understand, like, why would people be interested in this? How fast is the pre-sale going to fill out? It was 12 minutes, man. It was 12 minutes.
Quick, bro. I could buy it. I got lucky. Yeah. I bought it, so I stayed up till midnight here. I grabbed some.
Yeah. Talk us through the process.
Yeah, so obviously I had a GTG member reach out and go, "Hey, bro." He couldn't participate where he's living. He said, I can give us a hand. I was like, yeah, no sweat, man. And I thought, oh, fuck. And I said, what time was it? And he goes, I had a look. It was midnight. I was like, I could probably start for that, actually. So I did it. So I grabbed some as well. I did it on MEXC. I was on there on time watching it. As it went live, clicked on it, crashed quite a few times. Then I managed to click on the link, got through, put my money on. Probably on about within the first minute I got in. After that point, I actually went back to try get a bit more just to see if I could. And it just crashed after the first minute consistently. So I think if I didn't get in that first minute, it was show over, bro. Like, it would have been filled. So yeah, managed to get in. Got 1,800 in, not a lot of money. But look, I said to you in GTG, I didn't want too much in it just in case it eats ass, but at the same time, if it gigasends, then I've got it. I might make $1,000 or $2,000 or something.
Yeah.
But well, that was more of a. It's not a terrible time, and I kind of like the fact I was getting hated on the timeline. So I was like, nah, actually, I'm going to put a bit of money on this because anytime anything gets really hated, it seems to rally.
Yes,
which is fucking weird, but it does. So I just also figured that Pump Fund's just going to send this, bro. I don't know if they'll dump it first and then send it or just send it with market makers, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I think this will be one of those fun rides. I think it could be a disaster. It could be amazing. I don't know, but it'll be emotional.
I think it's going to go up. So do you know when you get your airdrop from the pre-sale?
I don't, but I was led to believe it'll be 48 to 72 hours. So
okay. Yeah. So, okay. You know what? This chart actually looks pretty good. Like, it's consolidating, right? It's bounced off the 618 fib.
Can you bring it up, Freddie?
Hold on. Yeah, I got to go on TradingView. I was on my trading exchange. So let's go pump.
Oh, Greeny, Meebits just changed to a penguin as well.
Dude, everyone's changing to a penguin. Guess who changed to a penguin before all these people, Craig? We did.
Yeah, we did. Before McDonald's.
We front ran McDonald's.
There's a rumor going around, I'm like, oh yeah, bring that on, bro. Bring the rumors. I don't care if it's real or not, just as long as price goes up, that's real.
I suppose I'm just trying to find the right exchange because my exchange isn't listed here that I'm currently long on, but let's go with Binance.
It's trading at the moment, right?
What the hell, man? Hold on, I gotta try and find it. I mean, I can just find it on Dextrainer. Sorry, I forgot about that. All right, sorry, chap. I just don't want to disclose my my trading exchange. That's all. All right. Here we go. If you got the CA, Craig, feel free to share. But
I don't. I do not. I'll see.
That's the pancake swap one, which means it's on BNB. Does anyone have the CA for it on Sol? What's the market cap right now? Dude, this is nuts, bro. Why can't I find it, man?
Where were they trading it though, Greeny? Was it a Wales thing or something?
No, I mean, no, you can trade. I trade on exchanges, Greg. So like that's traditionally where I trade, but I'll try and find it. Hold on. I just don't know why it's not. MEXC doesn't have it. No, here it is. Okay. No, that's literally not the right one. Weird that it's, I mean, I'll try this chart. Yeah, here we go. Is this the right one now? 6-1. Yeah, no, no, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, OKX coming in handy on trading. Here we go. All right, here we go. So this is pump fun. That's a 5-minute chart. Let me zoom out a little bit. Now, I kind of don't mind this chart, to be honest. I might even add to my long here, maybe. What we're looking at is nice consolidation after that first aggressive move. Now, I got in, I think, around that sort of like here, about 5.5 or 5.4, I think my entry is, my first entry. So if we look at like the low to the high, which I mean, that was a very big sell-off. I'm not 100% sure how you can classify that. But I mean, if you look at that and we have a look at like where we've bounced from, we bounced from the 618. We also bought that big wick here. This is a nice little consolidation here during this bull wedge that we could see a move back up here. So maybe it's worth a little bit of a punt. Obviously not financial advice, but I don't mind this.
Yeah, so it's currently up 50% for pre-sale buyers at the moment.
Yeah. Well, okay. Are people just going to dump this? That's the real, and like the answer to that is yes. In my
yeah.
So pre-sale people are going to dump this. Airdrop people, which I mean, I don't know if it's legit, but I saw a few people talk about $2,000 per wallet max. Is that legit?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. That's for airdrops though, yeah?
Correct. You got to think about like Gainsey and Razmir and all those people that get the streaming benefit too. Like they're going to get shit ton surely. And are they going to dump? It'll be millions, potentially, or hundreds of thousands.
Definitely dumping, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I love the dollar by the looks of this.
Like how much? Like, is there going to be enough buy pressure? / when does the pre-sale end? So it's all about timing as well with this trade. I think there's an opportunity for this to go up, but you need to front run the sellers coming in. And can the buying demand outperform the seller demand? That's going to happen because like you need to remember, Craig, like that there is millions of people that have, and like I have, like I don't even know, I would have probably 15 to 20 wallets that would probably qualify for this airdrop. I don't know how I'm gonna, like I don't think I'll be able to claim all of them.
No, neither. Yeah,
because you need the private keys, you need to probably embed that to Phantom, and then you probably need to click it all on the same thing to say, yeah, I own this wallet, this wallet, this wallet. Yeah. So for me, I probably won't actually even claim any of them. I'll have to have a look. But like even then, I would sell. Like you always sell an airdrop. So the question is, when does the pre-sale end? Well, it has ended, but when was the period of that time supposed to end, and when was the airdrop supposed to come out? Was it the start of this week? Or was it?
Let me just look. I'm going to just check on MEXC real quick. So sorry, I'm looking down at the ground here, guys. I just want to see what it says on my exchange, just to see if they give me an indication when I get it from them.
Oh, true. I didn't even think about
that. I'm on their launch.
It still says it's pre. Yeah, it still says it's pre-market.
It's in settlement. Doesn't give me a fucking date though.
It is in settlement. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Allocation ends. What? 18th of the 18th. What does it
of July?
Mean? Yeah. What does allocation ends mean?
Yeah. See, I think there's generally a potential here.
Yeah, it's messy either way, bro. It's not super clear to me that. So I don't know when I get the fucking tokens. I'm hoping I get them before the slaughter, but I think this is gonna. Actually, I don't know how this is going to go, but I do feel at some point there's going to be a brutal dump. And then I think they'll send it. Yeah. I reckon they'll let it bottom, and then I think market makers will step in. But I don't know if market makers will step in from the start because they may rinse their wallets trying to keep the price level, man. Because
I know, bro. I know.
So I wouldn't be surprised if this dumps hard, and then when it bottoms, they send it to give you that "I told you so" moment.
Yeah, I mean that's traditionally what does happen with airdrop. Like, is they do. I mean, the R&R here for a swing might be a good opportunity here. So, yeah, traditionally, this is different. Like, this is why it is different, right? Because there's capital invested in this in a range of different ways, and I think that's what people need to understand too. Is you've got pre-sale, you've got airdrops, you've got investors. You've got probably secondary markets now as well. You've got all these exchanges already have liquidity. So they're not going to be dumping. They're just providing liquidity on the tokens for them to trade, right? So it makes it a lot more accessible to people. It's an interesting one. It is a very interesting one about how complex is it going to be to sell your airdrop? Is it vested? We don't actually know. I don't think. Is it vested? So very interesting, I think. I think, yeah, if it does bounce around this 618 again, and I think you could get a little mini trade here, maybe over the coming sort of 24 hours to 48 hours before the airdrop does come out. But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, you got to take risk, Craig. We're in risk season. We're in all-time highs with BTC. I mean, we haven't even looked at the BTC chart. We didn't pull that one up. But like, when you think about it like that holistically, it's worth a punt, in my opinion. It's worth throwing $500 at and maybe trying to get a 2x, get a 3x or something like that.
I thought the same. Yeah, do you reckon you might long it, Greenie, off there?
Not financial advice, Craig. I am already in a long, and I may have already put some orders in. I'm not going to tell people where my levels are.
Yeah, no, that's all good. That's all good. Fair enough. Keep the secrets.
Yes.
But
I don't mind that chart at all. It's a Greenie chart. Is literally that chart. It's how exactly I like to trade. But let's go over to BTC, mate. Absolutely ripping here. Touched 119. I'm on the index. I need to go to an exchange. Here we go. It touched 119,388, Craig. Literally overnight. Only a couple of hours ago?
Yeah, it was overnight for us. So great number, 119. I'm waiting for that lovely 120.
Yeah, mate, that's insane. I mean, but this is what we were saying, Craig. We were saying this last week. It was 2 Fridays ago. 2 Fridays ago, we had that huge just how to read a Bitcoin chart. So in other words, how to know what to see if we got bullish continuation, how to know if we're going to maybe be shorting from the top here back towards maybe a pullback, how to know when a top might be in, how to know when a bottom might be in. We literally did a whole episode on that. It was 2 Fridays ago. So definitely go watch that. Again, you can catch all our replays on GC Crypto TV on YouTube, on Twitter, or you can go to our personal YouTubes and watch them back as well. They're in the live stream tab. But this is fantastic. This is exactly what you wanted to see, okay? Rejection previously around this sort of area back at the start of this year. Rejection
3 touches, Greenie, on that line. 3?
Yeah. I mean, this is on the weekly, Craig. So this is just shows you how important this level was. And I mean, the previous all-time high here as well, you could draw this. So the fact to get above these sort of 2 yellow lines, which is our resistance level, was absolutely important for BTC. And we've obviously gone and done that. So big impulsive move like this is exactly what you wanted to see. I mean, it's a big weekly candle. I mean, the weekly does close. Oh no, we got another day of the weekly, don't we? Yeah, we got another 23 hours. So yeah, it does. We still have another day, but this is an 8.8% weekly candle, Craig. That's nuts, man. That's absolutely nuts on the biggest asset in crypto. We've had 7. So this is the biggest week in price we've had since the 5th of May. So huge, beautiful to see. We are, as I've been saying, we are overextended, but we are well above the pivot. So this could go higher. Price could go higher here very much sustainably. And again, our targets, as we've been talking about, 155 still remains my bullish target of this cycle, minimum. Doesn't necessarily mean that we can't stop along the way, Craig. And I think a lot of people need to understand that too. So if we have a look, let's use this other fib to have a look. Okay, where potentially could we face some resistance? Okay, using a fib from the wick of the previous all-time high to the wick low at 74K. Okay, between 132 and 124, I would expect the 141 and 1.618. Traditionally, that's where we do see a bit of resistance, okay, over time. And then you want to see, what does price do at these levels? Do we reject? Okay, and then maybe you get a shallow pullback. You can long up to that next sort of move. Or do we pump straight through it, test as support, then continue the rally? Or do we just go, nah, see you later? So they're the 3 options that traditionally happen. I know a lot of people, Craig, so BTC's at all-time highs. PENGU's doing really well. MOG's obviously up quite nicely off the bottom. Hyperliquid's at all-time highs. Or is it at all-time highs? Is it $48? Yeah, it's at all-time highs.
I think it's close, yeah.
But a lot of people's portfolios aren't at all-time highs, Craig.
They are or aren't?
They aren't. They aren't because they're
in the wrong shit.
They're in the wrong shit. And so
mine's at all-time high just about, I think. Yeah. Yeah, mine is. Yeah, mine's, yeah. No, it is.
I will go chat. Yeah, I mean, I'll go have a look at mine and see how much I'm up over the past week or so. But again, this is why strength is strength for a reason, Craig, and why you need to be active with what you're holding. It's so important to understand. Trends are trends for a reason. And if you can trade a trend take profit in a trend, then move to the next trend. That is how you really take a small portfolio and like make crazy gains in this industry. And that's what we've done all cycle. So great to see. But what do you think? What do you generally think happens now, Craig? Do you think this is a big impulsive move to about 125 to 130, and then we get a bit of consolidation here? Or do you think we reject from there, come back, set a higher low, come back all the way to 110, 111, then go crazy? What do you want to see? What do you want to see?
Well, I'd like it to pull back here and test support.
Yeah.
Or soon. I don't mind it going all the way to 124, pull back, retest 110, retest 106, find support, bounce, and then go again. I feel like an impulsive move here higher to 132 or higher. You might see a blow off top. I'd like this to go slower. Slower and longer. So that's what she said. But basically, I'd like a bit more foreplay here, Greenie. I don't want to go straight to the main meal. I'd like to have a bit of garlic bread. So me personally, I'm happy with it to kind of chill from here. I sold a bit here, trying to front run the 124 price you guys see there on the chart. So
yeah,
I sold a bit at 118, 119, just because I like to front run those numbers there, because every trader who knows TA is probably looking at that number. So I wanted to beat them to the punch, which I have now. So I don't really mind what it does, but what I'd probably like it to tap 124, pull back, retest 110, 106, and then go again, 132, pull back, retest, and then I'd like it to gig ascend. And then after that, probably the second tap on support, I'd like to give 167 or 167 a crack.
Well, 155. 155 is the main range, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, 155 was what we looked at the other day. So I'd like it to go up twice, come back down, test support twice at 110 perhaps.
Yeah.
And then I'd like it to go 155. Let things go bonkers. And I think that's where we're going to see a major sell-off. Yeah. I'm waiting for the correction. So maybe it's going to be 155, and then maybe that's where we see our 30-40% correction. Yeah. Where would that take us, Greenie, if we had a decent correction?
I mean, if it depends, right? Like if we get to 130, a 20% pullback, which I mean, it probably doesn't happen.
Wouldn't it?
Brings us back to pretty much the all-time high retest, which actually would be quite bullish from there. Yeah. But I don't know. Like, I mean, if we do get to one, I think for me, I'll start to scale my BTC. I have thought about it. I want it, I should try and keep at least maybe 10 grand of BTC just for the long run. But honestly, I might not. I don't know. I actually still so undecided.
I can argue both ways so easily.
If I owned one BTC, I would probably just buy and go put it somewhere and just forget, just really forget. But I don't. So I'm kind of like,
Yeah, I know. But then as well, if you do own one BTC, you'd really love to own 1.5.
Yeah.
On the pullback. So I'm like...
I mean, we are traders, and I know PO would be disgusted, but we can out trade the market. So it's like,
I have the luxury of sitting here with you every morning.
Oh yeah, you got the best seat in the house, mate. Yeah. So it makes a big difference. But traditionally we have out traded all cycles, so it's like, and for years too. So it's not like I don't think I won't be able to do that in the future. Yeah. The one catalyst I think is if BTC really sends to that 200K mark, maybe we only pull back to 120 or 130. And that's the scenario where I go, bullshit, you are right now is still below where that bear cycle could potentially only come down to. So that's the one catalyst that is in my mind that I go, well, hold on, I don't know. But also it depends, right? How much money do you need IRL? How much are you looking to hold for long-term capital gains, advantages, et cetera, et cetera. So these are all the questions that you need to ask yourselves. Obviously, we're not financial advisors, but we're here to sort of educate you in the right conversations to be having with your family, with your partner, obviously with yourself, with other people you trust in your life, so that you can start to make better decisions like this. So yeah, it's an interesting one, Craig. I mean, I've asked you this for months, and I probably will keep asking you this. You sell all of your BTC, that's correct? You do this cycle?
Yeah, I think so. I think I do. Yeah, I do, because I think I would really enjoy buying it in the bear. But to be honest with you, I want to see what the price action does. But no, my aim is to have it all sold as close to all-time high as I can, and then reaccumulate at the lows in the bear. which I believe will still come. How low, I don't know. But then I don't really. The good news is I'm open to suggestions by the chart. So I
Yeah.
will take it level by level, step by step. But no, the ultimate goal is to have none left at the end of the bull. Have sold as close to the top as I can, go job well done. And then we start Operation Bear Market, which we did last time, Greeny, and we do it all again. We do this game. I want to say one last time. It probably isn't one last time. I reckon I need two more bull runs.
Let's talk about this because Australia is so expensive these days. So
Yes.
the goal, and I spoke to this about my wife. She's like, Greeny, you are obsessed with money. You're obsessed with like trying to like do all this. I said, I know, but I understand that if I can work hard enough now and do what I need to do, potentially in 5 to 10 years, I don't have to work as hard anymore, right? So
Yeah.
I want to ask you this, and I mean, we're both Aussies and we've both lived in this country, love this country, but like, how much seriously does a family probably need to make to probably sustainably live and work in part-time or work in the things that you love to do? Like, I envision 10 mil to 20 mil probably is where the number is. Own your house, own a couple cars, be comfortable. But like, if you own your house and own a couple cars or whatever it is, you could probably be between sort of maybe 2 to 10 million, depends how you play your cards, right? If you don't own your own house, if you don't own some other things, obviously, then you probably do need a little bit more. So what do you think? Because a lot of people always say, like, how can I be a full-time trader and then maybe walk away from it completely in this industry?
Yeah, I think Supper Alpha saying, what's up, my dude? He's been really bullish on Pudgies as well, so shout out to you. I mean, for myself, someone in my situation, I've got my house. It's not paid off, but it's it's less than $500,000 owed on it. It's less than 400,000 owed on it, so not too bad there. A couple of cars. For myself, what would I need to be? I'd like five. Oh man, it's a hard thing to even say, really, isn't it, or quantify? But probably 5 mil upwards, I'd be comfortable because I figure I'd have enough to trade with. I'd have enough, and I'd have enough to trade with. I'd have enough that I put in much more conservative bets. Precious metals. I just diversify. I fully diversify. That way, whichever way the world goes, I say fully diversify, but I'd still be heavy Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And then gold, silver. Stocks like you're playing now, I'd probably look more at that sort of thing. I'd like to diversify over 5-10 assets, probably, just to and this is in the bear market, to make myself as bulletproof as I can over time. Property, I don't think I'd want to own too many, only because I probably prefer to own Bitcoin.
Yeah,
properties.
Yeah, I would
stress.
It depends how successful we all are. Ideally, Craig and I, we keep mincing it, mate, and we keep being successful. Like, we're not going away. I fucking love this industry. Like, I really do.
And if you're good at it, or if you feel if you're good at it and it's fun, it's a great combo.
You have a balanced lifestyle. Okay, that's what I've really focused on more recently. Is actually being like, no, it's a weekend. You need to take some time off. Okay, because otherwise you're going to
trade better too because of that.
Exactly. So yeah, I agree with Sheba in the comments who says about 10 to 20 mil in Oz is pretty good. I reckon that's a good number. But I mean, to get to 10 mil is pretty nuts. Like, it is pretty nuts. So
even these numbers, people listening to us IRL would be like, you guys off your heads. Like 10 mil's like ridiculous. No, I mean, people in an office cubicle working right now, I don't even think they could foresee themselves ever having 1 million liquid, let alone 10.
Exactly. Yeah,
I don't even think. I mean, my IRL friends, I reckon if I asked 10 of them who has more than 50 grand in their bank, I reckon just about none.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a few mates. Like, they're all actually no. Like, it's funny how it works out. Hey, like, majority
there's a couple of really rich ones, and then everyone's fucked.
It's funny how, like, I went to college, right, and you naturally you hang out with the like successful, like, hardworking people, and they do well in their lives. So like, I have a few mates that have done well. They own houses, all those sorts of things. And like, it's interesting how they all, they're doing really well. They're doctors, they're engineers, they own their own businesses, they do really well in their jobs. But yeah, majority of them probably don't have the opportunities that we have, Craig, every single day in this industry. Like, it's nuts, man. It's nuts. And you've got to be so thankful for that. And hopefully, and I think this is it. I generally think, like, by us trading this cycle, going back into liquid, it allows us, as you said, to be liquid for the next opportunities in the coming years. And are you in the camp that this bubble has to burst at some point? Like, the stock market's at all-time highs, crypto's at all-time highs.
Yeah.
Housing's at all-time highs, like
Everything.
gold and
Everything.
silver, yeah,
Cacao.
oil, yeah, literally eggs,
Right.
chickens, like it's ridiculous, right? So
I do think so. I think I think the whole
what
market has to breathe.
what and we don't want to, like, obviously, like, we don't want bad things to happen, but what catalyst really puts us into that situation?
I mean, you know what I've subscribed to. I think the property market pulls back, and I think the rest of it gets pulled down with it.
So what in Australia do you think happens? Just like people like stop buying. So
Yeah, I think it'll be an affordable. Well, it's an
because
afford. Yeah, I think it'll be an affordable.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it's going to be an affordability thing,
yeah,
and I've got to keep a close eye on, because the thing is, this is only my second bear coming up. So I'm quite green, if that makes sense to you. I'm a
yeah,
lot more confident to talk about a bull market than I am a bear,
yeah.
which is probably a good way to be, because I think a lot of people spout a lot of bullshit when they've only done it once. And I just don't think one time you'd be a much better person to even ask that question to, considering this will be coming up on your fourth.
Yeah.
What are you didn't ride the 2008 dump though, did you? You would have been way too young.
No, it's literally grade 8.
Yeah. So I was quite young too. I was a lot older than you. I was got a decade on you, but even I don't remember it very well. So I'm fucking hesitant to give advice.
So
I just think the property market's way too hot. But then at the same time, I can't give you the reasons. I can't give you the reasons other than historically it's done it before.
yeah,
So I go by that. And I know you can say to me, yes, but Australian government, it's a Ponzi. They need to keep it going. Yes,
immigration's a big thing as well. Like that's the main
but the
reason.
thing is, that was true in 2008.
Yeah, and we still right. And so I can't speak
Are
for
things different or
yeah.
not? I guess.
Well, I can't speak for
I don't know.
2008. Like as you said, I was literally at school trying to bloody pass a math exam or whatever. So I can speak about COVID and
Yeah.
what opportunities came then. And literally, like, if you bought the COVID dip, you are minced, man.
They're
Like
probably
BTC,
retired now, those people.
yeah, BTC was like $3,000 to $6,000.
It's just before I got in.
Stocks went like my mate like was up tremendously on stocks. Like he bought so many stocks. He bought, oh dude, I remember the day we were Afterpay went at like $8, and then literally a month or two later it ran to $140. I was like, oh my god, that's a stock, and it's gone up like what? I can't even do the math on that. It's a 15x in the space of a month or two. I was like, oh my god, like that's what really fascinated me about crypto. So to answer your question before, like a really long colluded way, but
yeah.
So like I didn't ride the 20. No, sorry. Let me try and think about this. No, I have. So I got into crypto. It was April 2016. So it was I'm gonna say that was not the bear cycle of the previous cycle. I'm gonna say that was kind of that's probably the 2024 of where we've been this year. It's probably because it was about a year. No, it was about a year and a half before we went crazy. So that was about So yeah, it was about that. So 2024 was about where I started in the 2016 cycle. I accumulated the shit ton of BTC and ETH during in the next bear cycle. So that was about 2019 through to 2020. Yeah, I was just literally DCA bot, didn't even look at it, just said, yeah, no, go. Then obviously I was so inexperienced. I was in the NFTs. I was always kind of priced out because I was only just starting my professional career as a teacher. Yeah. And I was like, okay, like I saw Mutant. I could have made so much money if I had money. And I've always known that. I'm like, I probably know how to do it. I just don't have the money to make more money, you know? And so like I remember Mutants at 3 ETH. I remember Azuki at 3 ETH. I was like, oh, okay, I could mint a Moonbird, but I don't have the money. Like all these sort of things, right? So NFT season, I really chased the sub derivative alpha. So like I made some money on certain things. I probably lost way more money. Then I got scammed with a wallet. So I was like, well, shit, I lost money. I then bought a ute. Obviously at that time I had a loan on the ute. Then I had a tax bill. So I really learnt life lessons, Craig, in 2022. In 2022, I was like, holy shit, I need to really rethink all of this. I stepped away from crypto. I was like, don't know about this. Still loving it, still following a lot of people. Like shout out to obviously Easy and PO and Nick. I pretty much have watched their show for years. Always kind of tuning in. A few others like Crown. I've followed Crown since 2018 or something. He's a goat. So like people like that I followed for a long time. But then 2022 came around. We're like, my wife and I were like, look, we want to travel. That's our goal. I was like, man, I could be allocating more money to crypto, but you know what? Like, life is important, travel is important. Let's get out of this country. Let's go live a little bit. So 2022, I bought, obviously, was sort of buying Solana and stuff throughout 22 into 2023. And it's that opportunity, Craig, that I cannot wait to do and probably be, as you said, more idle, right? Like, allocate, like, if you can trade over the next sort of 6 to 12 months, depending how long we last, maybe not 12 months now. We're starting to push that category a little bit. But if you can trade over the next sort of 6 to 9 months and really out trade what it's going to be like to hold a portfolio, it makes so much sense to click sell and then to probably buy into the right assets again, like we've predicted for multiple years, and do that again, obviously, in the future, right? And so for me, to really answer your question, is I look forward to a bear cycle because it gives you things at a discounted rate, and it gives you time. What you don't get in a bull market is time. You either get like, timing is important. So you either need to look at a chart at the right time, or you need to be like, oh, hold on, this trend's about to take place. Let's go double down on that. Whereas in a bear cycle, you have time to find a thesis. Like, Hyperliquid might be still the GOAT of on-chain DEX trading. They might have another airdrop. You just don't know what can happen, right? But they might be back down at $15. So you're like, sick. I think this is even just a 3x from there. BTC might come back down to 70K. And you're like, well, BTC got to 150K last cycle. That's a 2x. If I park more money into BTC there, I don't even have to trade as much because I'm confident that in the long run, that idle of buy and hold BTC will probably outperform a lot of other things that I could potentially be doing. And time is important. Time's important. So I'm excited. I'm also so excited for what's happening now and what's going to continue to happen. Price just goes crazy during these periods of time, Craig. Like, Sandbox, decentralized like, those things were worth billions or millions, hundreds of millions, and they went up 8x over like 2 weeks. Like, it's nuts, right?
I got goosebumps.
Exactly, man. So like, NFTs went crazy. We saw Bored Apes get to 150 ETH floor. Like, so for the people that are maybe newer to the space, who maybe can't really remember what happened in 2021, what can really happen during this whole liquidity injection is just absolutely unfathomable. Like, you can't even comprehend some of the things that can happen. Pengu's already up, what we say, 7 to 8x. It could still go up another 7 to 8x. Like, I'm not saying it is, and it will, but I'm just saying that it's like, and shout out to MOG. Yeah, man, we're both MOGers, man. We love MOG. But that's a good point. Like, some of these trades will probably still outperform very well what you get in a bull cycle compared to what you can have during that chop. But it's the chop and it's the bear cycle that you really get opportunities in, Craig. Shout out to Tig as well, GM to Tig.
Sup, Tig. Yeah, look, that's where the bear market, as much as everyone doesn't want to go into it, is most likely where even I think average traders can perform very well.
Yeah.
Just by simple DCA. Bull markets are tricky, as Greeny just said. Like, for instance, Greeny, we were talking last week, I think it was Friday, and Greeny and I were looking at entry on abstract memes. We pulled up the chart today. It's Monday. It's 2 days later, and all my entries are gone. I can't enter any of it because I had 48 hours, basically.
Screen is up 2x, 3x.
Yeah, so I can't go in now. So basically, I had 48 hours to make a decision, where in the bear market, say with Ray, I had a year to decide that I wanted more. I got so greedy with it. Basically, you get to feast in the bear, right? You just get to eat, buy. Chart hardly goes up. It just, like Greeny word, noodles along.
It's a good word, that
along. But no, the bear's where you potentially can set up retirement. You plant a lot of seeds in the bear, and then you reap the rewards now. So,
and that's the true alpha, right? If I can say, let's just be hypothetical here. Say I walk away with $500,000 this cycle. Okay, I got scammed. I've had tax bills to pay, so I'm not as liquid as I was a couple months ago. Say I walk away with 500,000, hypothetical situation. If I can then use that to my advantage in a year or two time, so separate it, right? Like, put $50,000 into a trading wallet, try and trade that up. Use something to trade memes, because I generally think memes are always going to be around. So you want to have allocation and time over there. Then put the rest into a bear cycle situation. So say that's what, 400,000. If you can get BTC at a 2 to 3x, if you can get Solana or ETH or whatever it's going to be, SUI, Hyperliquid, whatever it's going to be next cycle, to get a 5 to 10x from the bear cycle, that is how you take 500 grand and really make that 5 million, right? It's like, that's the secret sauce. It takes years to get there, but you can fast track it in crypto because the opportunities are endless. So I actually have a question, Craig, because you are obviously you are kind of diversified. I am diversified as well, but stock market, we are struggling. We are struggling a little bit to. Okay, so the ES has made a new all-time high. So that is the S&P 500. The ASX 200 just made a new all-time high. But like if I have a look at some of like the NASDAQ, right, it hasn't made a new all-time high. So do we think stocks keep running up? And naturally, does that help obviously crypto run up as well?
Yeah, I think so. From my limited knowledge. Yeah, I think we need the stock market to keep going up, probably so crypto can go up. Probably need the property market to keep going up, especially so crypto can keep going up. I don't know enough about it to comment, Greeny. You'd be a lot better than me.
I don't know. Yeah. I barely look at stocks anyway as well. Yeah. It's just I like to just compare like the US dollar. I like to compare global liquidity. I like to compare sentiment. I like to look at the stocks. I like to look at gold. Okay, because all of that collectively is obviously market. So, I mean, this just shows you, Craig, yet again, why you should probably buy big dips in the market. When you're presented with those opportunities. Like anytime you see the stocks go 20%, it's crazy how quick the bounce back really is. So it's nuts to see. But yeah, it's an interesting time in crypto right now. I mean, the dollar is, I mean, like this is a great example as well. Like I did this tweet a few months, maybe a few weeks ago, but like during this time where the dollar rejected from the $100 mark in 2020 through to 2021, BTC pumped over 5x, Craig, during that period of time. So if the dollar does continue to show weakness here and come back towards that sort of 90-cent mark, 90 cent, $90, whatever mark, then how like BTC traditionally does do well during that period of time, obviously matched with global liquidity. It's the dominance of the dollar also coming down. So like that's why BTC is charging. It's like it's one of the many reasons, right? So yeah, I mean, some people in the chat are saying August, September will be a tricky time. Well, yeah, like the interest rate should come down, right? A lot of people think that translates directly to markets pumping. Not really. It takes a long time for that sort of like economy to sort of trickle through into risk on assets where people have the liquidity to obviously invest and trade, right? So I think it will take time, but that's a good thing, right? Because then you're like, well, that's another bullish catalyst in the scenario that we have, right? We have global liquidity. I mean, I haven't looked at this for a while. Let's have a look.
I'm seeing a few people get salty about the penguins changing their PFP. It's good.
As in people like, why? Like, are they apes, bro? Are they all ape holders or what?
Just they saying, just someone I know is actually a fairly good trader saying, you guys all do realize these companies are being paid to change the PFP. It's like, I don't give a fuck, man. Just send the post up. I hope they are being paid, man. That's Justin Bieber was paid last time to have an ape. Like
that's literally marketing, bro. Like, and you're not like if you're a company, you wouldn't want to be paid to. Oh man, people are funny. Hey, if they want to pay GTG, I can make Pudgy.
I don't care. I don't care if the price pumps organic or not, man. I'll take higher price regardless of how it's done. Just
you know what I should do, Craig? Create a GTG Pudgy Penguin.
Yeah, you should. You should. That'd be quite funny.
I need to look at the website again. Because I think you can use like just a base model
Pudgy pad.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that today. Got a busy day though. All right, we'll have probably only another 10, 15 minutes. I got some calls. But yeah, this is the global money supply. And if you have a look, it has been pumping pretty much consistently now for a long time. And if you do look, the green obviously is year on year growth. So as you can see over time, traditionally black line is BTC. And as money supply increases, BTC goes pretty crazy. As soon as it starts to decrease, then BTC doesn't have as much liquidity to receive. And thus obviously does correct. So this cycle, we haven't seen anywhere near the sort of levels that we've seen since 2013, really. So
look at 21, eh?
I know, bro. 21. Well, that was post-COVID, right? That is why. We'll probably never see something like that again.
Yeah, that was magnificent.
But even if we get up to say the 12 percentile, I think it is, 12% month-on-month, year-on-year growth, then that traditionally that could propel us towards 155 to 200K BTC. Thus, ETH and whatnot probably do follow up nicely as well. So yeah, there's things like this that I evaluate and analyze weekly, bi-weekly to really look at, okay, well, what is the market doing? Is it a time to still be comfortable in positions, or should I be scaling out? Now, I told Craig before the show, I did obviously sell a bit of Pengu on abstract purely because it's up crazy amounts. And like, I already own it. Like, it's like, as I said earlier, it's my largest position. So I'm like, I don't want it to not be my largest position, but then also not take profit during some periods of time. So I'm still holding obviously Pengu 2 on abstract. Good on you, Luca, for that marketing scheme. But like, yeah, at some point,
Dirty Doggo's clever.
If it starts to be worth $50,000 oh man, I have to probably just take some out. Like, I have to. Like, that's a stupid amount of money to be in. And so I still own my big pudgy. It's really interesting though. Like, maybe this is a good topic to finish on, because it is obviously the end of it's the hot topic right now. We spoke about it last week, but Pengu versus a big pudgy. At this point in time, my Pengu bag is fast approaching how much my big pudgy is worth, which is pretty crazy.
They are colliding.
It's what? It's maybe 66% of the way there.
Yeah. That's been man, thank God for Luca, bro. What a good trade. Forced me to buy more Pengu to go up a tier, and then he sends the coin. I'm just so thankful, man. You know what, man? I'm so glad I managed to get into the Bored Apes of this run. I would be fucking fuming if I missed Bored Apes, which I did because I didn't have the money.
Yeah.
And I told myself, when this comes again, you're not missing it again. If I'd missed, and I don't understand, and this is easy to say in hindsight, but how did people? Was this the most obvious play of 25? Like Pengu specifically, the whole ecosystem. Like, what to give me something stronger than this?
Yeah,
meme coin wise, what? Like, which one? Like, and why?
That's been that consistent.
Community.
Yeah, no. You could say maybe Hyperliquid is the only other one that I tried.
Yeah. I'll pay that. Yeah, definitely. That would be my other top 3: Pudgy Penguins, Hyperliquid, Bitcoin. I think those are your 3. You have those 3. I'd say everyone who owns those 3 at the moment. Everyone is in profit who has those 3. Yeah, every single person. I'm just so stoked I didn't miss it, bro. I would have kicked myself if I'd missed this. Sorry, man. I'm not. It's not. I told you so. I'm just fucking thankful, man. Because and you put out a tweet about this the other day, which was basically, thank God someone's working for your bags.
Yeah.
And that's what I think about Luca. I'm just like, yeah, brother. I'm not having to raid posts like, another meme coins I've been in. You're raiding and you're putting memes up, and I'm working 6 hours a day to help a coin to pump. This one, I wake up in the morning and it's done a 2x. I'm like, cha-ching, scale out. Like, it's it feels good, Greeny, to be on this wave. It feels good to be on a big fat wave.
I haven't been on this Pudgy Penguin website in a long time, man. And
I don't know if I've ever been on it.
I'm trying to find the
I have a website.
the design app. I used it yonks ago, like literally when it first came out, but I cannot find it. So I need to have a look around. They have an MVP on their website. That's crazy.
Is it you, Greeny?
No, not me, mate. I'm trying to see if my penguin's on there. Hold on.
Be saucy, eh?
Oh, that's DC. No, okay.
DC on there?
DC, yeah, DC's on here. Here we go. So here's DC. That's DC there.
Are these notable penguins?
Yeah, no, I think it's like MV. Every week, the community nominates penguins they choose to highlight. So,
that's pretty cool, man. Okay.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I mean, a lot of it's so hard to predict who's who. Like, I can't remember.
I wonder how many of those have been sold since.
Yeah, well, I mean, but that's DC for sure. I mean, if you click on it, it probably tells you. Yeah, Wonal as well. So
Wonal Pudgy?
Sorry?
Has Wonal still got his Pudgy?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, I wondered. Clever boy if he sold into the highs.
Yeah. I don't see mine on here, but again, I had a different PFP a while back, so I have changed it a couple of times. But yeah, it's good to see. I mean, I haven't seen this before, so that's pretty dope. But yeah, I'm trying to find the tool where I can create a GTG Pudgy.
Oh man, that's a Pudgy meme. Yeah, I should be making memes with this.
Yeah, you should. You actually should. Pudgy meme. Generate our memes, Pudgy with a clicker button. Brilliant. I know. I'll have a play today and see if I can create one. But yeah.
That's cool. I should probably start using that.
Yeah, but I mean, huge show, Craig. Obviously, we got a huge, record crowd, nearly 1,300 viewers. So market's hot. That's why people start to tune in, which is great. So shout out to everyone who's tuned in on this fine Sunday evening American time or Monday morning here in Australia. Anything you want to leave us with today, Craig?
No. Well, did Bitcoin just tap an all-time high? Is it just shy?
Has it? hold on.
The daily just closed, but on TradingView it's saying it was an all-time high, but
118. Right. Actually, yeah, maybe we have. Hold on, let's pull the hourly. Let's get in. No, not quite. We did. We might. I mean, this could be a little range trade here too. As potentially up. Let me share the chart. Here we go. Chart. Right. Yeah. No. So not quite, but yeah. The high is 119.4, and we just I mean, we just closed at 11900. So 119,000 daily closure, Greg, and weekly closure as well. Actually.
Wow! Look at that weekly.
Look at that week, man. That's such a good week.
It's magnificent. It's what I waited for years.
Yeah. Oh, I got my days wrong. Yeah, no. So the weekly has closed.
Yeah, great. Well done, guys. That price is phenomenal. Who would have thought, when we were buying the lows and Bitcoin was 16,000, 17,000, and people were saying we're going low. I remember people calling for 8,000.
Yeah.
When we're at 16,000, I remember thinking, you guys are off your head. Funny enough, those same people that called for 8,000 also told me the top was 100. Actually, they told me the top was 74, 92, 93, 100. It's like, guys, when are you going to stop calling the top, man? Like, you haven't got it right. You didn't get the bottom right. What makes you think you're getting the top right?
Yeah.
It's all the doomsday people. That's why I know this is going higher, man. But anyway, what do you think about ETH, actually, just before Greeny? Because this is, are we starting to see ETH outperform here?
I have not looked at that chart for a while. Where is it? Oh, did I get rid of it? No, here it is. We are battling the 2.4 mark. So again, let's have a look. So we are back above that level. So no, I think like right now, it's still pretty much on par, right? BTC versus ETH. Sol versus BTC, also one to keep an eye on as well. And then Sol versus ETH actually as well. Oh, that is breaking. So Solana, this is a big area. This is a massive area. If ETH can't hold up against Solana here, this capitulates back down here. So that means that Sol will outperform ETH by potentially 30%. So that's quite massive when you think about it. So yeah, big chart here as well, Craig. Sol versus ETH. So yeah, interesting times, mate. Interesting times across the market.
It is. I've seen a few people start to grave dance on Sol recently, so that'll be interesting if they have to renege their statements. A few big accounts actually were like, haha, ETH outperforming Sol. And I was like, brother, Sol's outperformed ETH for the last 3 years. I've already rotated out of Sol.
Yeah.
Like, no one cares, man. We all took profits ages ago. Like, I'm out of Sol, so it's all good. There's no battle anymore. Sol won.
Yeah, exactly. No. So, market looks good. Just stay patient. Try and find some good opportunities out there and always tune into the GC Crypto TV show because we're live every day, guys. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So if you're an Aussie, 9 a.m. every morning, okay, tune us in. We're on YouTube. You can watch us back, watch the replays. If you want to follow the replays on Twitter, GC Crypto TV, go follow us. Shared it just before. But yeah, Craig, huge show. If you want to join us daily, guys, check out GTG, one of the leading global trading and education communities. So that's where Craig and I spend our time all day. So come check us out there. Craig, have a lovely Monday, mate. Anything you want to leave us with today?
No, not really, man. Just go the Pudgies. Hopefully I see a 50 ETH floor soon on you. Bitcoin, give me 150 to 200 and I am a happy man. Enjoy this bull run, everyone. The euphoria now is going to feel pretty good. I'm starting to feel it was the first time yesterday. Oh, no, not yesterday, Friday. When Bitcoin hit that all-time high, it's the first time I started feeling that euphoria. So enjoy that, guys. It's short-lived, but definitely enjoy it. Definitely take profits. And we'll tune in tomorrow and see where prices are at. But guys, we're all in profit. If you're in Bitcoin, every single person here is in profit. So congratulations for staying the course. Big love to everyone. Thanks for tuning in. It's good to see all the numbers coming back. We've got a bunch in Abstract. We've got a bunch on X. So once again, look, thanks. We've got almost 250 following the main page, which is great.
Yeah.
Look, thanks everyone for your support. Thanks for watching us, even in the bear market. Those who were around back then, watching our cheesy stream back then. Thanks for sticking around. Big love, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And hopefully, we all retire soon.
Love it. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next one.